You could see the smoke, check this out, from across town. A massive fire on Music Row destroys more than a dozen businesses. News Channel 5's Deja Knight was first on the scene for us. And Deja, you actually saw the smoke from your apartment and walked over to see what was going on?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Amy. I was on my balcony and then I looked out. I see all of this smoke. So I told my fiance, hey, let's go over here, see what's going on. We could hear the fire trucks, and that's when we saw all of these flames. And this doesn't really give you a great depiction of how big this building is. Sky 5 is flying above us right now. Let's take a look at what it looks like from above. You can see here, this is a 5,500 square foot building. It houses about 20 different businesses, from a vintage clothing store, a tailor, several music companies, and several attorneys also have spaces here. Check out the flames that we saw around 9:30 last night, though. They were coming through the roof and out of the windows from the top floor. Several songwriters actually were inside the building. Luckily, they made it out in time. One of them, though, did have to be taken to Vanderbilt for smoke inhalation. We are told that he is okay this morning. Now, the firefighters, they were able to contain the flames to the top floor. However, a lot of the building was damaged just from the heavy smoke and also the water that firefighters had to use to put out the flames. So after they put out the flames, firefighters, they helped some of the business owners salvage what was left inside this building. I'm sure the fire marshal, he's planning on coming out here today whenever it becomes daylight and try and figure out exactly what happened inside of this building. Also, it rekindled around 2:30 this morning. Luckily, Metro firefighters were able to get here quickly again and put it out in just a few minutes. Of course, we're going to stay on top of what happened to this building that has been here on Music Row for several decades. And as soon as we find out that information, we will pass it along. We're live on Music Row, Deja Knight, News Channel 5 HD.
Deja, thanks. Of course, she broke this story on her Twitter account. You can follow her at NC5_Deja Knight. You can also find links to all of our reporters' Twitter and Facebook pages by going to our website, newschannel5.com.